Welcome back to the GSAC tournament. Here we have the third map in this best of 5 between the Terran player spawning in the upper right, Bemusicality, and the other Terran player spawning in the lower left, DDRChamp. So right now we have a 2-0 in favor of Bemusicality. But I definitely think DDRChamp could pull a reverse 3-0. I mean, it's not out of the question. I think really just for him, it's about more being patient, because I feel like he's taking fights that he knows he won't win. And that's always the worst to watch, you know, and it's hard to do as a player, obviously. You know, you want to, if there's like someone like Siege Tank here and he's like picking away at like 3 supply depots, you're like, no, I can't let those 3 supply depots fall, but at the end of the day, these 3 supply depots are nothing compared to like your army versus attacking head-on into you know, a much more powerful army, and that those siege tanks are already sieged up. So it's really hard, you know, as a player to just let that happen. But I feel like for DDRChamp, he's just gotta realize that that happens. You know, it's there's nothing he can do about it. And the best he can do is put on some counter pressure through drops, and you know, just get a siege tank, siege position himself, and just kind of wait until he can overpower his opponent. So, yep. Right now we have both players in this series have played very standard. DDRChamp went for a lot of barracks, but I really think that was more of a mistake than a real build. I mean, especially in TVT, you really want that tech more than you want just like these lower units of Marines. And you do see he's already going into a factory. One thing I would like to see from these players is a Banshee kind of build, because I feel like so far in this game nobody has made a missile turret, and you know, especially if you're up against siege tanks, I think Banshees just in general can really help you win the game, because it can just pick off those siege tanks in just a couple hits and really get a lot of damage to them. So I would like to see that. Bemusicality already taking the watchtowers, and I love when people do this. I just think it's if you're playing in a professional sort of tournament, like, it's such an easy thing to do that is so rewarding. You know, just getting that scouting info when your opponent moves out. Already started Porcona, so we'll see if he puts a tech lab on the factory. He should put the tech lab on the factory right at the same moment that he builds the starport if he's going for a Banshee play. If not, then he'll just go into siege tank production or maybe some sort of widow mine trap. We do see the tech lab though, and I would really like to see Banshee. You know, this map isn't the best for Banshee just because, you know, obviously behind his base there's nowhere to go. But you can come in this way and obviously exit off the other way. The natural, once again, isn't the best for Banshee because you have all this kind of like, if you're here you're dead kind of area. But, you know, I still think it's a very good decision and he is going to decide to do it. And this is good. He's got both gases, which is what you need to do this. To get the reactors, that's 50 gas less than he should have. And I think that's, you know, no, he still has enough. I forget how much this is. It's like 100 gas or 150. We see Bemusicality with the proxy factory building a tech lab. Can't say I've seen that before. I'm not quite sure what he's planning on doing here. What is he? He's building a siege tank. Maybe it's just a really early rush. Oh, another. Okay, so I think well, I can't. Do I know what Bemusicality is doing right now? I can't say that I do. You know, I thought maybe he's trying to go into mech and trying to hide it. But he's building 3 barracks, or a 3rd barracks anyway, and he is producing units out of it. So I'm not quite sure what he's up to. I mean, there's no real benefit of building his barracks here other than the fact that if DDRChamp's army sees them, they'll just be taken out. So I can't say I really enjoy this build from Bemusicality. You know, if you have a proxy factory like this, then you're either like you're going for bio, and you know, people have, when bio's all set up and ready and you've built your starports and whatnot, people lift up a factory and they'll have a scouting factory. And then sometimes if you're pushing, you just land the scouting factory and build a widow mine, you know, and you have just a widow mine there for the fight. So people do that, but I don't really see the purpose of putting both factories down. See how much this Banshee gets done. He's got a cloak. He's got a cloak immediately. There he goes. Cool. And this Banshee's gonna... that sucks. But yeah. At least we have DDRChamp moving out now, and he's catching a siege tank. Like, this shouldn't happen because these factories shouldn't be here. And sieging is not going to do anything, by the way. He should have just ran. At least he had the SCV repairing. I like that. But right now we have DDRChamp up 20 supply, and if he pushes right now, I feel like he's got a really good chance because, you know, the factories aren't here to produce siege tanks to defend this position. So, you know, they're making here, but what are they going to do? Are they going to, like, single-handedly run up here? I feel like the reinforcements alone could take it. And with this Banshee support, I feel like DDRChamp's going to take this game. No, I really do. I think he's going to push it into a 4 series. Especially since SUVs did not come off the line to repair the wall. Now the wall's down, you know, this is probably GG. Although Bemusicality does have a lot of units over here, it could go. Especially if he's starting down the Banshee, which is good. But we'll see what DDRChamp can do. He's got 2 Hellions, and yep, he just demolished the Bemusicality's army. These Marines have no upgrades, by the way, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe DDRChamp thought that the Banshee went fairly well, so he just was pushing off of it. But this push really has won him the game, and it's because of these factories. You know, I feel like, and look, well, this other siege tank is out in the open getting killed by reinforcements. So if he would have had a siege tank and factory here just to put a siege tank down, then it would have been, you know, a really close game. But since he didn't, DDRChamp wins, and we will be going to a 4th game. So thanks for watching. I'll see you there.